All right. Hi, Lily. I am Maddie Wentz. I am going to be your coach today. I know that we have briefly met before and we did the wellness wheel and our 10 loves activity. But tell me a little bit about yourself and some background on you.
So I'm Lily. I'm a psychology major at Mount Union. I'm a senior this year. I play basketball, and I'm hoping to go to graduate school in the future in a counseling degree and hopefully be a therapist.
Awesome. Those are awesome. It sounds like you have a good plan headed for you. So I know that I mentioned before that we have done our wellness wheel. I was wondering what your plans or what's most important for you to talk about in this session, if that happens to be on the wellness wheel or something completely different.
I was looking at my wellness wheel and I think I just want to focus on one of like my lowest ratings, which would probably be like mental well-being as a whole, both like on and off the basketball court.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what would your challenges or your apprehensions about that be?
Um, just with we're starting basketball practice like the season tomorrow, so um, kind of just a little bit of fear and anxiety for that to start, and just like balancing school with basketball every day. So
Mhm.
just yeah, just a little bit anxious for that.
Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned before, you are a senior, so this is your fourth time going around for this. What are things in the past that have helped you get through your last basketball seasons?
Um, I would say really support from my teammates and my family.
Mhm.
Really, but most importantly, just like managing my time. Just trying like get my homework, a lot of it done before practices, so I'm not stressed for after. Just using my time well, so I'm not stressed out.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw on your list of 10 strengths that friends and family were pretty high up there. So it's a great resource for you to use. I was wondering if there's other resources that you thought of, either on campus, coaches, or professors maybe, that you would like to use as a secondary resource.
Um, yeah, I think my assistant coaches, I'm pretty close with them, so going and talking to them, literally whether it's about life, it doesn't have to be about basketball, but we have like daily academic meetings, no, sorry, weekly academic meetings with them too, so
Hmm.
that really, but pretty much, yeah, just my teammates, because I think we're just all going through it together, so it's nice to have that group of girls to support you through it all.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really big for you to have a secondary support system, especially on both ends, looking at your team, realizing they go through it with you, and then being able to look to somebody on your staff and in charge of everything and knowing that they have your back too and knowing that you're not alone through this. Um, so what I'm hearing is that a lot of your concern is coming about time management between which aspects in your life would that be with school or socially or all of the above?
I would say mainly between school and basketball.
Okay, yeah. Um, Is there any strengths that you have that you think would help you being able to or to juggle both of these things at once?
I think definitely my experience, just because, this is my fourth year doing it. So, um, just kind of knowing what to expect and knowing that every year, I've gotten through it.
Mhm.
Just kind of that confidence and knowing, like, I'll get through it too again this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a really good way to look about it is that it's coming anyways, but that you have gone through it and that you're experienced because you're a veteran on the team and that just have faith in your experience. What would you say on a scale of 1 to 10 is your confidence in handling this situation?
I would say about an 8, maybe a 9.
Okay, yeah. So that's a really high rating. That's really
Yeah.
good. That's higher than what you put ideally on your wellness scale. What would make that lower for you?
Um, I think just kind of I feel like it's like the the daily struggle, like of the everyday, like tired from the day before. So I
Hmm.
really think fatigue kind of plays a big factor because like I'm always just like before practice, like I just want to take a nap. I'm so tired from classes and stuff. So I think just overall, just like kind of the mental state and just mentally handling the fatigue and the day to day.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a lot for you to physically and mentally go through at the same time. Have you thought of certain things you could do that would eliminate your fatigue, or something that you could do before practice that might boost you, so that you would perform better?
Um, I think it kind of sounds simple, but staying hydrated.
Hmm.
I've had tell me before, like if you're not hydrated enough, it'll cause like fatigue and stuff. So, and I feel like yeah, just staying hydrated. I feel like a lot of times when I'm on like when I'm at my house, I tend to just like go to my bed, and that's when I just want to take a nap. So either like trying to do like schoolwork like on campus, or just trying to do more things throughout the day just to kind of like stay busy.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm hearing is that you think staying hydrated and keeping yourself productive and active would be really good for you, at least before basketball, just so that you're not feeling groggy or fatigued. I think that's really good for you to keep your body moving, as well as keeping yourself healthy, because you're going to be going through a lot. So that's a big, important part for you. I know that you had said the schoolwork and time commitment thing is an issue for you, or at least a challenge at the moment. What is something that you think would help you be able to accomplish both of those things?
Um, I already use like a planner, like an agenda. So I would just say just staying committed to that,
Hmm.
um, writing down my assignments, and I think I can really try to like maybe like write down like tasks, like to do lists for each specific day.
Hmm.
Um, that'll keep me organized and like help me like kind of like have like a goal in mind that I have to reach.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think that visualizing it will help you, as you said, stay active or get things done productively before practice?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like
Yeah.
when I see something like on paper, it just helps me better mentally.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that is a great idea. I know that using a calendar or journaling or writing things down is very helpful for a lot of people. Um, Before, we had mentioned that you feel that you're at roughly an 8 for confidence scale, and I asked you what would make you feel below that. What would be your ideal 9 or 10 situation? What would get you to feeling completely confident, and dissolving most of that anxiety?
Um, I think it goes back to the confidence thing. I know I have confidence in myself, but sometimes it's hard for me to find it.
Mm.
Sometimes I have to find it. Um, so yeah, I just feel like it's more of like a personal thing, just knowing that I can get through it, like I've always been getting through it.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything that you could do in the day to day basis that would help you improve your confidence?
Um, I haven't really thought about that a lot, honestly.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people do like daily affirmations and stuff like in the morning, um, which I might consider, but as of right now, still not really sure
Hmm.
about. You.
Yeah, absolutely. So overall, I think you've said some really great things on what you know you do, what you know your body can do, and what works well for you. Saying that you use a calendar has helped you in the years past, and I think that's a great thing to stay with what has worked for you in the past. I also like that you said trying new things for this season, including taking care of your hydration and being more active. I think those are really good things. I was wondering, on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready you are to make those changes.
I think I'm at a 9. I'd say a 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Is there any part holding you back from making those changes?
No, I don't think there's anything. I just know I gotta get it done. It's what I came here to do.
Yep,
Play back
absolutely.
to school. So yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think there's anything holding me back.
Yeah, awesome. I think that you've had a really good shift since the beginning of the session to where even last week when you made the wellness wheel, you were at about a 7 with your mental well being. And by the time that you got here, you said you were at an 8. How do you feel talking about this and getting it out into the open? Does it change your rating at all?
I think it definitely feels better talking to someone
Hmm.
at all. I think also like talking to someone and saying it out loud like kind of makes me realize like take a step back and be
Hmm.
like, wait, hey, like I've been doing this before, I can do it again. So,
Yeah.
but like for some reason, just hearing it out in words, yeah,
Yeah.
makes it better.
Absolutely. Do you think that is something that you would be willing to try maybe during the week to the people that you trust? I know that you said that your teammates are always there for you and your assistant coach. Would you try doing that maybe once a week or twice a week because it helps reduce your anxiety?
Yeah, I definitely think I can. I can, yeah, always reach out to my teammates, talk to my coaches. I also think like I can reach out to family members. My dad played college basketball, so he understands everything that I'm going through. So probably just expressing to him how I feel, maybe throughout the week would also be really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, like I said before, with them being on your 10 list of loves and then also sharing the same interests as you, that could be a very big resource for you, especially with somebody that close to you. So as we start wrapping up this session, is there something in particular that you are excited for coming out of this?
Um, well, I'm excited for basketball season, but I think I'm excited to let's say sorry, I'm trying to think. Um, just to see what I'm capable of
Mm-hmm.
for the year, and what I can accomplish both on and off the court.
Yeah, absolutely. I think overall there was a great session. I think you did very well of talking about your concerns, but then addressing them yourselves on ways that you can fix them. I thought that there was many times where you smiled and you seemed to have more relief than when you first came in and talked about the situation. Um, do you have any final thoughts that you want to say before wrapping up the situation?
Oh, no, I think we pretty much covered everything for today.
Absolutely. So I think that this is a pretty good place to stop until next week. So thank you for diving into this and opening up and giving it a real go.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Good job. That was
Oh,
good.
I have to stop it.